I hunt for second-hand tech online, sometimes to flip, sometimes to collect. This time I found a deal. 3 Sega Saturn game CDs. I paid around $35 for the whole bundle, but here's the thing. These games aren't something you see listed every day. I asked the seller for a few pictures, and the CDs didn't look scratched, the cases seemed fine, and he even sent me extra photos including how he packed the games for shipping. He had positive reviews too, so I kind of trusted him. And the first game we unpacked from this bundle is Thunderhawk 2 Firestorm. And the CD case, it's okay, is in good condition. Inside we have the booklet and also the CD, and between these two we got something protective, which is a good sign. The CD looks brand new, no scratches, it's amazing. And the booklet, not yellowed, is fine, I'll take it. The original price was 200 Romanian lei, but I managed to negotiate it down to 165 Romanian lei, which is roughly 35 US dollars. That's the second game I got, which is True Pinball. The case is as well in good condition. Up to 8 players. Interesting. Okay, inside the package we got the booklet and another protective layer between the booklet and CD. The CD is in a great condition. I'm so excited already. I'm gonna put it back here. Alright, and the booklet looks like brand new, which, yeah, is not yellowed, it's crazy. And the last game from this bundle is Wing Arms. The cardboard is detached from the plastic case, but the seller informed me about this beforehand and I was totally fine with it. It's not a big deal, I just glue it back together. This game is about airplanes, it looks 3D and I can't wait to try it out. Inside the disc looks like new. All 3 CDs from this bundle were really well preserved. And the booklet is also in good condition, and I found a sheet of paper with instructions in German. Like, on the back of that sheet there are actually a few codes that probably can be used in the game. And these are the 3 games I picked up. You can see the cardboard covers are a bit faded on this side, probably just for sitting on shelf in the sun for years. Okay, let's moving on to the console. We are gonna use my old Panasonic Quintrix along with my Sega Saturn MK2 model from 1996. This is the MK2 model, so is the second revision of the console. We have also the Saru cartridge inside with 128 gigabytes filled with games, but we're gonna play some physical copies, right? Okay, the first game is Wing Arms. I popped the CD into the console and good news, it read the disc without any issue, so let's get started. Like many old school games, this one kicks off with a 90s style CGI intro, which can feel super nostalgic. Yeah, the game probably will not look like this. I skipped the intro and jumped straight to the plane selection menu. There are several colorful planes to choose from, and I'm going with the red one so it's easier to spot in the sky. The first impression, I wouldn't recommend trying to fly a plane with just one hand on the controller. You'll probably crash into the ocean like I almost did. Okay, the game lets you pick between different camera views, third person or first person. And yeah, this game was actually designed to be played with the Sega Stick accessory. You probably get a way better accuracy using it. With the regular controller, it's definitely a bit tricky. And in first person mode, you even see a full cockpit, which is a cool detail. I don't think I actually managed to finish a full level, I just flew around a bit, dodging enemies, but I got bored pretty quickly. We've still got 2 more games to try, so I decided to save my energy and my patience for the next titles I picked up. It's a really fun game. Let's move on to the next one. I have to fix this case. Oh my god. True Pinball. Let's go. This CD was also read just fine by the console. This time there's no intro, just a big wall of text asking us to wait. Like we have something better to do, right? Anyway, we are greeted by some super energetic music in the main menu. As for the gameplay, it's a pinball game that looks kind of 3D, but it's actually a mix between 2D and 3D, not fully 3D though. Honestly, I didn't find anything too impressive here. I think it's a great pick for hardcore pinball fans, but personally, I'm not really that into it. That said, it might be fun once in a while if you want to compete with someone for a high score. Oh, and some of the pinball tables have pretty annoying soundtracks. At least in my opinion. It's a cool game. It's nice. Let's go for the last one. Complete in Deutsch. Oh my god. Hopefully it's not only in German. And once again, we got a classic CGI style intro, which probably doesn't reflect the actual in-game graphics.
Thunderhawk 2 Firestorm. Let's go.
Before the action starts, we are briefed on the current situation. We see a map and get some instructions from a commanding officer, all in German of course. We gear up our helicopters with weapons and head straight into battle.
That's so cool.
Just like the airplane game earlier, you can switch between first-person and third-person views. No matter how I play it though, I really enjoyed this one.
Yo, that's so cool.
You've got enemies to take down, the graphics are pretty nice, and the game keeps you on your toes.
There we go. Let's destroy them.
Out of all games I bought, this one is my favorite. Literally, this is the best game from this bundle, so I love it. And I've also tested the last game from the bundle. Overall, I can say that for 35 bucks, this was definitely a good deal. Sure, it's not a huge profit, I don't think I could flip them for triple the price or anything like that, but they are definitely worth more than 35 bucks. And that's my complete collection of Sega Saturn CDs. As you can see, I've got quite a few, some of them were bought recently from Vinted and others I've had since my childhood. The CDs I got from Vinted are mostly in great condition, but the ones I've had since my childhood, well, they're all in rough shape. Each one is scratched, two of them have paint peeling off, and one is even cracked. Alright, and that wraps up today's episode. I collect these CDs mainly because I enjoy them, and I believe they might go up in value over time, so yeah, it's also a bit of an investment. I plan to hold onto them for the long run. I hope you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. I post all kind of tech content, retro consoles, vintage electronics, second-hand deals from the internet, and lots of cool old phones and gadgets. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.